There are a lot of mysteries on the internet. The Wyoming incident, the mysterious song, EA video games, and countless of other strange and sometimes unsettling pieces of media. But the one I'll be talking about today is Panchiko's death metal. The strange album was found in 2016 by a 4chan user on an Oxfam charity fair, who then shared it with the music board, MU, of said site. Interest sparked towards the album, so the user uploaded the album to Mega, and posted it on the thread for everyone to see. The album was generally praised, but there was one catch. It was stored in a CDR, a format made for personal use, which means it doesn't have the lifespan of a professionally produced compact disc. Since the album was supposedly made in the year 2000, that would make it so that the year was burned 16 years prior to being found by the OP, which in consequence causes the album to have a bit crush sound due to a phenomenon called disc rot, which is basically a disc rotting away after what I call its expiration date, which can span from 10 to 20 years. The origin of it is completely unknown. All we know are the first names of the band members, which are written on the inside of the album case: Owen, Andy, Sean, and John. From the front and back cover, we can determine that one of the band members was or still is into anime and/or manga, though that doesn't really lead to anything. Another aspect proving that it was self-produced were the fonts on the cover: Impact for the Panchiko text and Arial for the death metal text, which are both fonts that are available for commercial use and are usually bundled with most operating systems. A lot of skepticism has arisen from some users who speculate this could be someone trying to promote their EP or make an ARG. But I beg to differ, as there are too many things to take into consideration: the Oxfam sticker, the bit crushed sound as a result of disc rot, and the fact that the original poster just half-assedly uploaded the songs without titling them or giving them tags. It just doesn't add up to it being a hoax. Who would first produce an album and wait for years for a bit crushing effect that cannot be replicated by computers and as a consequence of a disc's age? Second, donate it to a charity shop to then pick it up later. And then third, upload it half-assedly on an anonymous image board that has a lot of posts per day. It just doesn't make sense to me. Other theories included being an album made by high schoolers that was then passed around to their peers, and the album being a demo recording for a record label. I'm personally more inclined to believe the latter, but that's just me. Whether or not the album's origin will ever be found is uncertain, but soon enough we'll find out. If you like the music you heard, those are the songs from the album. I highly recommend checking them out, if you can tolerate the bit crush noise, of course. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you're generous you can donate to my Patreon. Links will be below, as well as a link to a Discord server and a Google Drive document made for analyzing the lyrics, tabs, and making sure we can find as much information possible surrounding the album, so hopefully we can find the origin of it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and goodbye.